Hello everyone, this is Ma'am Amano, and this lecture video is all about calculating the speed of wave. So let us recall some terms that has been discussed by our previous reporters. First, we have here the period, which is denoted by capital T. So it is the time it takes a particle 0 or any particle to complete one cycle. It is measured in seconds per cycle or in seconds per vibration or just simply seconds. And then we also have here the wavelength. This is the distance through which the energy has traveled during the time of one period. So this is denoted in a Greek letter lambda. Let me draw the lambda here. This is your lambda. And then it is measured in meters per cycle or just meters. Then we also have here the frequency, denoted by small f. It is the number of cycles a vibrating particle of a wave medium can complete in a unit time. So it is measured in numbers of cycles per second or number of waves per second. So let us proceed on sample problems. Let us have here sample problem number 1. The period of a wave is 1/8 seconds. How many complete waves will pass a given point in 1 second? So you have the given value here. The period is equivalent to 1/8 seconds. And you are being asked to how many complete waves will pass a given point in 1 second. This definition here is denoted or is a description for frequency. So you are being asked to find here the frequency of the wave. So to find the frequency, that is equals to the 1 unit of the time over the period. And then that is here the unit of time over 1/8, and then perform the operation. Then that will be 8 waves per second or 8 cycles per second. Those units are the same, but here I am using the waves per second. So this is your answer. And then sample problem number 2. The period of a wave is 100 seconds. How many complete waves will pass a given point in 1 second? So when we talk about 1 second, this is the denotion of the frequency when it comes to the unit of time. So we are looking here for the frequency again. To find the frequency, you have here the given period is equivalent to 1/3 seconds. And then the solution is frequency is equivalent to 1 over the period, which is equals to the unit of time of 1 from this here. That is constant, over 1/3, which is the period, and then perform that, you will have 3 waves per second, or you can use 3 cycles per second, that is okay as well. But here I am using again the waves per second as unit for the frequency. And then we also have here sample problem number 3. A wave with a wavelength of 5.2, that is 0.2 here, meters has a frequency of 12 cycles per second. What is the speed of wave? So you have here the given wavelength of 5.2 meters per cycle. And then you have here the frequency of 12 cycles per second. Then to find the speed of a wave, that is V, denoted by the speed, is equals to the lambda multiplied to the frequency, or the wavelength multiplied to the frequency. And then substitution, V is equals to the value of your lambda, which is 5.2 meters per cycle, and then the frequency is 12 cycles per second. Then cancel the units here. You will be left out with the meters per second, which is the unit for the speed of wave. And then next we have here, multiply that 5.2 times 12, that will be 62.4 meters per second. So this is your answer. Sample problem number 4. A wave with a wavelength of 9.1 meter has a frequency of 22.1 cycles per second. What is the speed of wave? So you have here the given wavelength 9.1 meters per cycle. Frequency is 22.1 cycles per second. To find the speed, that is equivalent to speed is equals to the lambda multiplied to the frequency, then substitution, V is equals to the value of the lambda, which is 9.1 meters per cycle, times the frequency, which is 22.1 cycles per second. Cancel the units. You will be left out with the meters per second, which is the unit for speed of the wave. And then multiplying 9.1 to 22.1, that will be 201.11 meters per second. That is your answer here. Now for your take-home activity or assignment, I want you to submit this on Saturday this week as well. So you will have to answer these 2 assignments here. So that is all for this lecture video on calculating the speed of wave.